Welcome back to another episode of Gossip Break, the cherry on top of your day. I'm one of your hosts, Becky,
And I'm your other host, Bree.
and y'all better love and accept this chill, laid back episode because after this week, chaos will ensue naturally.
Yeah, next week we have the Summer House reunion, and then the week after that, Love Island begins. So let's just enjoy, just chit-chatting today about some little Bravo things because after we're gonna be the ball is gonna be rolling.
Mm-hmm.
And while we're here, literally immediately starting off, but go ahead and follow us on social media because we will be posting about Love Island very often on TikTok and Threads. So just get that out the way now. Love you, girls.
Yeah, nonstop. I'm clocking in. If Love Island will is my
It's
full-time
gonna be our
job.
part-time job.
Yeah, no, it's my full-time job. I'm committing. Love Island is my full-time job this summer. My job is beach and
Yes.
Love Island. So I'm so ready for the summer. Like Bree said, follow us on Threads. We've been popping off over there. Follow us on Instagram, follow us on TikTok because y'all will be fed. Share this with your best yapper. Give us a 5-star review so you can be like, oh my gosh, those Gossip Break girls, I've been listening to them forever. When your friend's like, oh my gosh, like, have you heard this podcast? They're so funny and beautiful and smart. You'll be like, I've been listening to them. Like, what the hell?
The OG girlies.
Yeah, OG Gossip Breakers. So,
We will be on your For You page this summer, whether you like it or not. So you might as well follow us.
literally by force or by fire, like we'll be there. So thank you in advance. Bree, this isn't in our show notes, but since we're on the topic of Love Island being our part-time job, Jalen getting married,
So cute.
so fucking cute. I forgot about him. Not in like a shady way, but honestly, in a way where I forgot about him because I know he's protecting his peace and I know he's a serious person.
Exactly. Like he wanted us to forget about him.
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
love that for him. Like finally got to travel outside the country. He's got a wife now. They look beautiful. They're so
Yeah, truly crazy how your life can change in a year. And he married into the most fabulous family. If you guys don't know, it is Brene. And if you don't know who she is, which is crazy because I remember when her and her husband got together because they met at like a college alpha party and she got like pregnant really fast or something. And then we all watched it unfold on Twitter. If you were there, you were there. And then she has a twin sister who is now dating Tabitha Brown's daughter. And then the husband, his brother and his wife, so this brother and the sister-in-law, are separately TikTok famous because they have two daughters and the daughter has like really funny, she makes like really funny faces. So it's basically this big black TikTok family now that Jalen's
all
married
content
into.
creators.
Yeah, and they're all content creators and they literally just built like a compound in Dallas where they all live because why, like
Why
literally,
not?
why not? That's like the dream. So I'm just like I'm obsessed with this story because we've truly watched it unfold from the beginning and I'm like Jalen, this is perfect. Like no, and there's no drama, no controversy that I know of from this family.
Wait, can
Um,
we back up? So he's marrying the one who got married at the alpha party and had a baby?
so okay, actually I need to look up their names because I don't follow them closely. I just like know of them. Okay, guys, I'll give you a whole family tree. Thank you so much for giving me this platform.
Because I
Okay.
was like, wait, I'm confused.
Yeah, no, it's a lot. It's a lot of characters. Okay. Her name is okay, but there's a sister. What's the sister's name? Janae Sims. No, that's not her name. Let me just pull up their Instagram. Okay, so there are these twin sisters, right?
Okay.
We were initially introduced to Jayla Henry. So Jayla Henry met her husband at an alpha party while they were in college. The husband's name is Tony. So Tony and Jayla are married. Jayla has a twin sister named Janae, who is a lesbian. This is important to the story.
Okay.
So Janae, the twin sister, was dating like a WNBA player, I think, or she's like now like that WNBA's players like go-to content creator, right?
Okay.
Now, Auntie Nay, that's what they call her, is dating Tabitha Brown's. We all know Tabitha Brown, cooking videos, the vegan videos, Afro, had the line in Target. They're in the same family now because her daughter and Auntie Nay are dating. Her daughter Choice. Okay, that closes that's the end of that side of the family.
Okay.
Now his side of the family, what was his name again? See how I don't pay attention to men? That's like really crazy.
Are we talking about Jalen? Whose side?
Oh. I forgot why we were even here. So Jalen, Auntie Nay, the twin sisters have a little sister who is now married to Jalen.
Oh, okay,
That's
okay,
the
okay,
connection,
okay,
guys.
okay.
Sorry, I got like a little sidetrack in there because it is a lot. Like it's one of those things where you really have to be there. They're honestly our Kardashians, low key.
No, I need a whole Sims family tree.
It's a
Okay, what's
lot and it's
next?
beautiful to see, but just know if it's an amazing family. They're also really close with this other family where it's they have twins, but the twins, one is brown and one's white. Have you
Okay.
seen them?
I maybe have seen them on TikTok.
Like Oakland and Truth, and then they just had another set of twin girls.
Oh my
So they
God.
have literally they have a little boy who's the oldest. They have a set of twin girls. One has like curly dark hair and green eyes, and the other one has straight blonde hair with blue eyes because both the parents are biracial.
Oh, that's
Then isn't
crazy.
that crazy? So then they have that's how they blew up because it's like they literally look alike, but they're like opposites. Like one is like has more
That's
black
so
genes, one has white
cool.
genes. It's so cute. And then they got pregnant with another set of twin girls,
That's insane.
which is crazy. So it's like I love this story, and they don't ever have drama, controversy, say the wrong thing, stay out of the mess. So the fact that Jalen is marrying into this like
Cute
black
little wholesome
content,
family.
yeah, like very sweet, wholesome, making money family, I'm like, you truly
Oh,
love to see it for him.
yeah, that's so sweet for him. Okay, I like that.
Yeah, I'm sorry guys. I got a little distracted because I totally forgot like what the hell I was talking about in the middle of that. So, yeah, congratulations to the newlyweds. Again, made the right decision by not participating in this Love Island mess.
Speaking of
Congrats.
Love Island, so our last couples now, I guess, are Taylor and Clark. And well, I guess I forgot about Iris and TJ because they ended up after. So Iris and TJ, Taylor and Clark. And like, are we counting Nick and Alandria? Like, no shade.
No, literally no shade, Alandra, sister. If you're
I,
listening
we
or
love
if
you,
you
girl.
listen back, skip this part about a minute. Um, no. I think what they're gonna do if they're like doing it the PR way, gonna wait until this season pops off and we get so attached to this new season's cast and their drama, and then quietly on a Friday afternoon announce they are no longer in a romantic relationship, but they are remain friends, no animosity. Because I do think that's true. I've been saying that since the beginning. Do I think they're romantically involved? Not anymore, but do I think they'll be besties for life because they made each other like millionaires? Of
Yeah.
course.
I know I have such a soft spot in my heart for them, but I really do feel for them because the fans were so insane that I
Hmm.
feel like they were in a situation where they genuinely felt like they couldn't not be together.
Exactly.
So I get them waiting this long, but it's just obviously we don't know them. Like we don't know their personal life. And I know Nick is coming out in interviews and being like, I just want to be private and we don't owe anybody everything. Like, yeah, I get that, but it's just like it's kind of impossible not to see that they are together.
Yeah. Also, I'm gonna say something kind of brave. I hate when celebrities, influencers, entertainment industry folks say, I don't owe like my business. I don't have to tell y'all my business.
Yes, you
Actually,
do.
babe, yeah, you do. Yes, you
You
do.
went on to entertain us and now you want to stop. when it's convenient for you.
Yeah, right, because you don't like the narrative. I'm sorry, Buki. Nope. Get on that story, post that black screen with white text, post that clip on your stories, and tell us what the fuck happened. Because
Yeah,
you are sitting on your high horse making millions of dollars because you sold us your literal personal business.
I totally agree with that. I
It's
don't think
just so
it's fair when
annoying.
reality stars say that. It's like you're literally a reality star. Like you are a star showing us your reality. And now
Yeah.
you don't want to show us your reality anymore.
Yeah. And it's one thing if you leave the scene completely because you actually do want to be like, okay, no, I want my private life. I want to live a normal life. Totally understand. But you getting on a platform with your millions of followers telling me that you don't want to tell your millions of followers your business, get
Get out of
like
here.
be serious for a second. So yeah, we shall see. I think they will end up telling us. I do think it's coming because it is just like, okay, y'all, like the jig is up.
Yeah. And it's like we want to see you guys together. Like I understand you
Hmm.
saying you want to be private, but like that's not why we liked you guys.
You're right. You were on a show in your bathing suit, showing your most intimate moments and literally intimate part of your bodies every day for 6 weeks. And
And
now
now you're
you want,
private?
yeah, now you're like, I want a private life. You're like, let's be serious for a second. You wanted the fame. And honestly, there's no shame in that. Good for you. But don't try to have the fame and not tell all your business. Like,
But
that
the
is
thing is, it's
just.
like this is really just benefiting Nick right now, in my
Mhm.
opinion, because Alandria,
Yep.
like she's been at all these fashion events. She hasn't even needed him for anything. It like she has fully cemented herself as her own it girl.
Who do we want to see Alandria with next?
Ooh, I don't know. I feel like I can't even imagine anybody for her. She's so perfect. Like
Right.
she's just so classy. She's so beautiful. She's so funny.
Yeah, I don't know. Or even like what kind of person I want him to be. Because obviously, like, sh based off of what she says, I'm like, oh, Xavier Leggett, obviously, like you want a big country, Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas dude. But I'm also like, no, you need to be with like the owner of the football team, not the player,
Yes.
you know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I could see her being with somebody cool, like a photographer, like a fashion photographer that she meets on set. Like
Ah,
somebody really, but
yes.
like in the vibes. Like, oh yeah, I would love that for her.
Mm-hmm. No, perfect. So, that
Let's
being said,
let's move on.
enough of our intro and Love Island. We need to talk about what?
Should we talk about this Rosie and Kelsey fight on RHORI?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, right off the bat, we need to say Team Kelsey or Team Rosie on the count of three.
Okay,
One, two, three. Rosie.
Rosie.
Oh, God bless.
I know. I got when you said that, I was like, is there another option?
I got scared for a second. Okay. I was like not the biggest fan of Rosie this
Right.
season. And it's not like I didn't like her. I've been enjoying the other girls more. And it's very
Mm-hmm.
obvious that she is not like she's not real friends with them before this show. And I feel like
Mm-hmm.
that's obvious. So she just kind of seems like an outsider. But she's been taken enough. Like she ate Kelsey up. Like I have never seen a performance like this. Like first season, not even the finale. Oh my God, like I literally can't believe what I was watching.
Slam pig Google searches went up like 30,000% because I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is a slam pig? Like, ate her up, had Kelsey literally trembling.
Stuttering. It's like, how are you going to show up to her house with the microphone and being like, 8,000 square feet, more like 8,000 inches, and then not expect to get your ass handed to you?
Because if you've been watching the last couple of episodes, they have been doing this back and forth, and it did get a little heated when they were originally talking about it because Kelsey just, you could just tell she was grasping for straws because she's like,
Yeah.
well, you said your house was, you were adding 1,500 feet or square foot, but it's actually 1,000. And Kelsey's like, you don't have a house. Like, what are we talking about? So they already have this contention going because Kelsey again is grasping for straws, like, oh, I gave you a haircut and you didn't even post it on Instagram.
I paid you, babe. That's enough.
Like,
I
this
would post it if I
industry.
wasn't paying. Like, okay, here's my payment, publicity. If I paid you, that's it.
Yeah, I got paid a service. I was actually trying to relax and like not work as an influencer for once. So she's just constantly trying to find a problem with Rosie. So the fact that she showed up to her house trying to make it a joke, which if they hadn't argued down about it before where it was a little heated, this would have been funny. But it's the fact that, which I already went toe to toe with you about this, and now you're trying to pull a stunt. Like, I'm gonna show you a fucking stunt, you slam pig.
Yeah. I saw this tweet that was like, after this fight, like you can just tell that Rosie hangs out with gay men. Like, holy shit, she went in on her. She was like,
Went
you don't have a
in.
career, you don't have a house, you don't have a husband. Kelsey's like, I do have a career. She's like, sucking dick is not a career, bitch. I was like, oh my God.
No,
Like,
it
she
was
got her ass all the way together.
perfect because even in her last confessional when she looked like a baby shower for a girl gift, Rosie said, "You're coming for my house over 500 square feet. Where's your house? You're
Yeah.
saying that I actually got fired from my job because I was fucking the higher ups, but it was actually because I went on medical leave because I was bleeding out of my asshole. You don't have a job. You're
Where's
coming
your career?
yeah, you're coming for my marriage and who I'm marrying to, and he's whatever. You're in a polygamous relationship.
Like,
And
your
that
boyfriend has a girlfriend.
your boyfriend has a girlfriend, and your ding dong ass literally decided to break up with him in the middle of this without having skimmed money from the top. You didn't even do a sugar baby, right? So you're
Yeah.
coming for me for all these things that you quite literally don't have.
It's so confusing how, I shouldn't say confusing, but I guess it's like, to me, baffling that she has been able to be a sugar baby for 10 years and knew that it could end this way because he was always, it seems like, very open about, like, I'm going to have other girlfriends. We're not going to have kids. I'm not going to fully commit to you. We're not getting married. And she didn't try to set herself up more. Like, if that was me, I'm like pulled up in a 16,000 square foot house and I know this man's not going to commit to me. Like, I need to set myself up like, okay, like I'm trying to get my degrees while I don't have to work, or I need to set up a business. I mean, I know she has like the hair stuff, but it doesn't really seem like she's really trying to do that until just
No.
now.
No, it's unfathomable, honestly, because then I'm like the hustler in me. I'm like, yeah, I wish somebody put me up for 10 years in my 20s because I would have been at the Kim Kardashian, Kris Jenner School of Business,
Yeah.
locking the fuck in and figuring out how I can come up off this man and be in an even better position than I was when I was with him. Like,
Yeah.
Kelsey,
Babe, what are
what
you doing?
what are you doing? And now
It's
you
one
have this
thing if
show.
they
Yeah.
were going to get married, because then it's like, okay, like I have that as my backup. Like if things go wrong, like I'm going to get spousal support, whatever. The fact that you knew he was like not going to marry you this whole time and you still weren't trying to better yourself, that's on you, girl.
Yeah, that's hustling backwards, Ashley Darby. Like it's just so crazy because even now she has this new place and he's paying for it.
Also, Rosie, did you see like these interviews that she's been doing where she kind of exposed Kelsey, and she was basically saying how the reason why she's coming off so bad is because Kelsey, apparently her and her man broke up 2 years ago. And he is just letting her stay in the house and act like this is a storyline right now because he's like, well, just don't use my face, don't use my name. But like, I guess he knows about the Housewives. He likes Bravo. So he was like, you can like stay in the house and act like this is a storyline. But they broke up 2 years ago. So that's why Rosie was saying, like, yeah, that first picnic when Joellen's like, oh, Kelsey's having a hard time with the dating stuff. And she brought up the polygamy. She was like, well, wait, so are you guys polygamous then? Because I thought you guys broke up. Like in her head, she's like, you guys are broken up. So it's definitely, I feel like it paints a different picture once you know that this happened 2 years ago. And apparently, like, she's living with this other boyfriend and they've been dating. So it's giving fake. And yeah, like
Kelsey,
Rosie's gonna call you out for it.
Kelsey, I don't know, sister. It's not looking good for you. I don't know if you can ever come back from this, honestly. But I do think that they're piling on to Rosie, which is Rosie messy as hell
Yeah.
Absolutely. I think her fight with Alicia in particular was warranted because Rosie was trying to be a little shady and
I was
Alicia,
totally on Alicia's side with that. Like
yeah,
you
she was
saw
like
what she was trying to do.
100%. You were trying to cause a stir between Liz and Alicia, and Alicia was not gonna let that happen. She said, "This is Rhode Island, bitch. This is how we roll." And I said, "Right. Thank you." Yeah, plus one. Same thing with the Joe Ellen thing. Like Rosie trying to be messy, whether they act Kelsey and her man broke up 2 years ago or are breaking up now. Jolene told her to shut the fuck up with that shit, and then Rosie starts crying. Okay, plus one Joellen. Like I'll give him that. But this beef between Kelsey and Rosie, I'm like, no, it's Rosie all day. And then Dolores is coming out saying, oh, the reason why I wasn't on the show that much was because of Rosie.
How does Rosie have more sway than Dolores, though? I don't know if I believe that.
I don't believe it at all because the fact that Dolores is even on the show shows how much sway Dolores has because they don't
Exactly.
need her. And the fact that they're bringing her back to New Jersey, production likes you, Bravo likes you.
Yeah, you
Why
just
are they
weren't giving anything because the girls are giving enough.
right? Right. So,
In
Rhode
this instance,
Island,
Team Rosie, but I've
yeah,
been, yeah, other instances, I was Team Joelle and I was Team Alicia.
yeah,
We don't have
yeah.
to just stand one person. It's so early in the seasons. Like,
Yeah, it's literally like episode 7 ever of Rhode Island. So there's so much more to come. I can't wait for this reunion. I
yeah,
can't wait for I just am so impressed by these ladies, truly. I'm like, okay, Bravo, you really did strike gold with this group. And it's again because they actually know each other and they're willing to sell their secrets.
yeah, I love it. I love them.
Yep.
So good. I guess we'll keep talking about more Bravo. Do you want to talk about this Bethenny Frankel BS that happened?
You're
We
gonna
can
have to break this one down for me because whenever I see Bethenny Frankel shades, I immediately swipe.
It's always something else. Okay, so the
Yeah.
only reason why I tuned into this one is because it happened to be with Dina Manzo's daughter, Lexi, which I've just always thought she was such a cutie. So Lexi has this shoe line that she has started, and the shoes are like super cute. They're supposed to be these vintage, like she builds all of them from Europe. They're not like just these like Alibaba, like, I'm paying
Yeah.
and like, drop shipping, whatever, upcharging. She has these really cute shoes and they're supposed to be like super comfortable. You can walk miles in them, whatever. And they have these really cute designs. So she sends them to Bethenny, and I guess Bethenny has been wearing them multiple times without tagging them. That wasn't the issue. The issue was that this last time at the Sports Illustrated whatever event she was at, she had the shoes on, and everybody is asking in the comments, like, what shoes are those? Where did you get those shoes? Whatever. Instead of tagging Lexi's brand, because it's her fucking shoes, she tags a dupe to them and with like her affiliate link where it's like, if you click on it, you get money for it. So she's making money off the link and it's not even linking to Lexi's shoes. It's a dupe of a shoe. So Lexi made a TikTok and was just like, Bethenny Frankel is a fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
And then Bethenny came back at her and said, like, people send me stuff all the time. I've never said I was going to post it. I don't have to post anything if I don't want to. And if you would have just played the long game, you would have known that the next day I was going to post something and tagged your shoes in it, but it was just in my drafts. And then I guess she also said that the shoes were sold out. So that's why she linked a dupe. But I don't know. I don't, I could see where Bethany's coming from. Like, I'm sure when you're
Hmm.
an influencer, you're probably getting so much stuff sent to you. You don't need to tag everybody. Like, that's your prerogative. But where she went wrong was tagging a dupe. Like, that's messed up.
Yeah. Because I feel like a lot of influencers say, I got this from Tags brand, but this is a more cost-friendly version. Because, yeah, I'm not paying $500 for a skirt, bitch. Like, don't even try linking that shit. But for you to not even tag the brand and it's like a Bravo family thing, it's just a little weird. And Bethany, you're kind of notorious for always beefing with people. So it's just like I'm prone to pick Lexi's side because you're kind of always doing this with someone
Oh,
and
wait.
starting stuff. And like maybe if this was the first time, it would be like, okay, yeah, I understand, but you could have still tagged the brand considering it's still in the Bravo family and that's how we know y'all. But I'm just like, Why are you beefing with like what, a 25-year-old?
And like what you said is so right. Like if she would have said, these are the shoes, Lexi's brand, but they're sold out right now. So here's a similar style. Just tagging the similar style and acting like those are the shoes, that's not fair.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So
That's
yeah,
shady. Yeah.
Team Lexi, I hope that this brings you lots of business, girly, because those shoes are actually really cute. And now I'm gonna think about buying them.
Yeah, let me go look at these infamous shoes now.
I think the brand is called New, N-O-U.
Yeah, shop new. Oh, they are cute.
Like the little zebra with the blue and then the cheetah with the red. Those are really cute.
Yeah. Oh, Bethany. Everything I hear about her is against my will.
I know. I don't even follow her, and she's always on my For You page. Like, enough.
You know what I would love to see? I would have loved to see Bethany come back to the rebooted Roni and throw down with probably Aaron.
She
Because
probably
I
would have
feel
thrown.
like
Oh my God. Can you imagine her Versailles? Scary.
Bryn, hello.
Yeah, she needs to bring her back so she can fight with the girls, so she can make them earn their keep.
No, honestly, like I would automatically be pro Bethany in that sense because it's like, yeah, they really built this off their your back and they're giving us nothing. Like I need you to go in there and make them clock the fuck in, Bethany. That is how you win public perception now, I think, is you got to make these girls work and we'll appreciate you doing and being an OG.
Yeah, that's the only way I'll come back to your side, potentially.
Yeah, potentially, of course. Yeah.
Should we talk about some in the city stuff slash summer house stuff? Because the reunion trailer dropped yesterday
Yeah.
and it was nuts. I'm so excited for it. It was so funny seeing all the comments are like, I don't even watch the show and I'm watching the reunion because,
Yeah.
yeah, like tuned in. I'm really excited to see Wes and Amanda get their lashings. Wes just sitting there stuttering the whole time. Amanda is just like so ridiculous and thinking that like her saying in the reunion trailer, oh, so has no one else ever been in this situation before? And Lindsay's like, yeah, in high school. Like, this is not normal.
Yeah, Amanda and Wes looked pathetic.
They looked absolutely pathetic.
They sat there sulking. Wes' eyes are like just big, not saying anything. Amanda walking off and crying, and Lindsay's like, "Go be a man and get your fucking girl." Because honestly, yeah, that's the least you can do. Like, if y'all are doing all this just to fuck each other, like that is just so low down and such a stupid story. You guys better be married and have 2.5 kids with a white picket fence and the fucking golden retriever because y'all have lost your minds if you think that you were not gonna like verbally accost you because you guys just wanted to have sex and kiss. Like that is fucking crazy to me.
Yeah, it's horrible. And Wes not getting up, just sitting there. It's just like
Ah,
so pathetic. Like Andy asking like, "So are you guys in love?" And they're just like sitting there stuttering. Like you the fact that you can't even just be like, "Yes." Like it's not worth it.
yeah, exactly.
And then
Exactly.
Sierra with the bar drop of saying like he just did this to spite me, like that's the only reason that he's with you. There's been some mixed reviews of people being like, "No, Sierra, like the thing is like he doesn't even think about you and that's why he did this." I 100% agree with Sierra. And I think if you are an emotionally intelligent person and are watching this show with two eyes and empathy and intuition, you completely know what Sierra is saying because West has shown multiple instances of her backing that statement up. This season alone, him saying, yeah, I resented you because all the fans were on your side. Of course, he wants to spite her. When you
Yeah.
resent someone, yes, you want to spite them. Like, hello, emotional
Yeah.
intelligence 101, people. So I'm just getting a little bit irritated with how people want to downplay the Sierra and West of it all when even like this last episode they were making out and kissing on the couch again. So it's like you can't say that this was a situationship from 2 years ago when
Mm-hmm.
West is calling Sierra his ex. Like when Jesse wanted to get with Sierra, he was like, that's my ex. So you can't even say that he doesn't consider Sierra his ex. They were meeting families. They're still making out and kissing together. Sierra admitted that they were still hooking up like as early as like December or January. And then apparently Amanda and him are together in March. So I don't know. I just feel like it's just, it's bothering me a little bit how people just want to downplay their relationship to make it seem like it's not that big of a deal. And there's already people being like, okay, maybe we need to lay off Amanda. Like it's getting too much. And it's like the moment that a woman starts to stop being like the sad victim, and like you can see Sierra standing up for herself at this reunion, not crying, being super direct with them, and she's getting all these opportunities. Now all of a sudden it's like, okay, we need to lighten up on Amanda. Why? She made
Yeah.
her bed, lay in it. Like she knew what she was doing because Sierra's not a crying mess. We don't have to be on her side anymore. Like I don't fucking
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. And Amanda, I don't want your tears. Why are you crying, bitch? Why are you, how
You
are
made these
you
decisions.
the victim in this situation? You are the bad guy objectively in this situation. And it would be one thing if you just stood on it and said, yeah, I did something really fucked up. I'm in love with Wes. We're gonna figure it out. That's one thing. Would people beat you up for that? Absolutely. But it would be a lot better for your pride, at least I think, or at least definitely your dignity, to just say that instead of these like tears and as many people, no one's ever been in this situation before. I can't help it. Da, 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 da. Like, girl, save it. Like, I literally don't give a fuck that you're crying. I hope someone
Literally
said
save
that.
it. And yeah, it's also frustrating because it's like she is kind of doing that, like trying to stand 10 toes down and being like, we're together, whatever. But it's not fully hitting because like they can't even say we're in love. Like they can't even be like,
Mm-hmm.
this is a real relationship. They called it a connection. So it's just like they're trying, but it's not pulling through. So it just feels so disingenuous. And it just feels like you guys blew up all these relationships for what? So yeah, I don't know. I'm excited to see the reunion. And then one other part of in the city, like a clip that I saw that I thought was worth mentioning is Kyle, petty diva. Amanda apparently hasn't been paying rent for the past 3 years. So then when she said like I want to separate and move out, he back charged her all the rent for the past 3 years. And it was like $117,000. Cause it's like, yeah, you live in New York. I'm sure their place is expensive as fuck. But the thing that made me kind of mad is that she was talking to Lindsay about it in the city, and she was like, yeah, he back charged me all the rent, but like whatever, no sweat off my back. I paid it off like, in one sum or whatever. So it makes me think, okay, Kyle has been very open about his financial situation and how Loverboy, the loan is $55,000 a month that he has to pay back. So he has to make $100,000 a month just to pay his employees and live and be normal. And you weren't paying rent this whole time, but you were able to pay it off and like, oh, here's one payment, here's all my back pay. So it's not like she didn't have the money. Why wouldn't you help your husband if he's struggling that much and he's struggling that much? And then also on top of that, DJ gigs, like, yes, obviously being a DJ is not what she signed up for. I totally understand what she meant by that. But if you know your husband's in this much debt and one DJ gig alone is like easily 10 grand, upwards to like 50 grand, why would you not have him knock out a few DJ gigs and get you guys out of debt? Like you being I don't know. I know I'm probably being fickle with it because I just see things in
No.
such a different way now after this Wes and Amanda stuff. But I'm just really so turned off by her and how I know Kyle's not perfect. I'm not defending Kyle right now. Like I've always
Right.
been on his ass, but it's just like very frustrating to see how blasé and how not willing to help she's been in the relationship for so long and hearing how bad it really was with the finances and her just being like, yeah, I was able to pay the $117,000. Like, who has $117,000 to pay off in one payment like that? And she literally said, no sweat off my back. Why were you not helping all these years? Over her, so over her.
Yeah, it's not a good look for, because it would be one thing if that was your boyfriend, or like kind of like Lindsay and Carl, where she was like, I don't know if I want to invest in a alcohol-free bar, but you're already married, so his debt is literally your debt. So
Yeah.
you're telling me that you are hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt and you're not paying rent, but when you're getting a divorce, he's like, yeah, I'm gonna make you pay back the rent. And you're like, yeah, I just did it in one payment. Like, what?
Just greedy and lazy.
Yeah, greedy and lazy, and I'm uninterested. She's just so boring to me. I don't get it. That's why I'm kind of boycotting this In the City show, because I'm like, but you don't need a fucking platform. You don't deserve a platform. You're not even interesting enough about to have a platform. And the most interesting thing about you is that you're getting divorced and fucking your friend's ex. That is literally the most interesting thing about you.
It's like
You're,
just the scenario she's in. Like you were only interesting because you were with Kyle. Now you're only interesting because you guys are getting a divorce. Now you're only interesting because you're with Wes. Like you can't stand on your own 2 feet.
and it's like yeah, no. So will I be watching In the City? Probably not. I'm traumatized enough by The Valley right now. So another millennial young hot thing show parenting, but like the city version. Uh,
Give me your thoughts on Danny and Nia really quick, and then we could wrap up.
Guys, what is happening over in the valley is so diabolical. Danny is the worst man on Bravo. And I'm saying that even because we were just talking about West. Like, he's worse because he's married to this woman, one. He won't get off of her and stop impregnating her, two. He's also very small and he's very rude. He is so crazy to Nia. It's almost like, am I watching the same show as everybody else? Like, there's no way he thought this was okay. Nia is
Yeah.
literally drop dead gorgeous. Like, seriously, one of the prettiest people on Bravo. And I don't say that lightly at all. She's definitely like top three faces on Bravo to me. So for her to have all these kids, she's constantly complaining, like, my body, like, it's just a lot. I have four kids under four. And then, for example, this is what sticks out to me the most that drove me up the wall. And I was like, no, this man, like, number one worst guy in the group. They're in San Diego. They take a group trip to San Diego. Obviously, Kristen brings her baby. Nia and Janie bring their baby. They both bring nannies with them. Nia is holding the baby and the bag. The nanny has the stroller. Nia's like, hey, husband, father of my children, can you help nanny get the stroller on the fucking safari car? And he's like, why do I have to do that? The nanny's here. I don't give a fuck who's here. This is your
Help.
kid. Help. Like, I know you're paying her, but she's also one person and her parents are within 2 feet of her. So, like, help. So they get on the safari thing, whatever. It's hot as fuck, obviously. They don't have fans, they don't have covers. So Nia is like breastfeeding in direct sunlight. She's hot, the baby's
Bruh.
hot. Like, I forgot her name. One of them's trying to get them like a fan, like one of the little pamphlets to fan them. Danny's like looking at the fucking giraffes. And Nia's like, Danny, I'm really hot right now. He's like, okay. And she's like, I'm hot. That means our baby's hot. Like,
Do something.
do so. He's like, what do you want me to do? And it's like, why does she need to tell you what to do? Why, when you see your wife and child literally suffering, why do they need to ask for help? And your excuse is, oh, well, the nanny's here. Why did we bring a nanny if the nanny isn't going to do it? Because either your wife is working. What is she not going to feed the kid because the nanny's here? Like, what the fuck
Yeah.
is your problem? And then later that night, they try to do like this pageant thing. And Danny is talking to Nia fucking crazy. And Nia's like, stop talking to me like that. Like, this is supposed to be fun. And he's like, no, I'm a winner. He's trying to be like funny because he started drinking. That was the thing, y'all. He
Yeah.
started drinking, and we know how he is with alcohol. So he starts drinking. Janet doesn't say anything because everyone ganged up on her last season about the drinking stuff. And so, like, Janet's not clocked in at all, which is unfortunate. So Danny is just talking to Nia crazy. And, like, you can tell he's trying to be funny, but he's not fucking funny. Like, you're not funny, bro. And if you're making a joke at the expense of your wife, that's not a joke, you know? So
Yeah.
Lala steps in and is like, look, it's literally none of my business to say, but you are making me so fucking uncomfortable with how you're talking to your wife, who is currently breastfeeding and has explicitly said how difficult it is for her to get through this phase. And you're like beating her up because your concealer doesn't match. Like, what are we
Yeah.
Like, literally, what am I watching right now? Like, he's such a fucking schmuck. He's just such a. He reminds me of Jordan from Mormon Wives, like Jesse's husband.
Scary. Yeah.
Yeah, like they came from the same exact factory of type of man where it's like you try to be so likable and cool, but you're just like a short fucking loser. And it
An
really
asshole.
shows. Yeah, like you're just so rude. It's just like this certain brand of man that I have zero tolerance for. And it seems like everybody else does too, because he was supposed to be on Watch What Happens Live, I think, tonight, but him and what's her name's fiance,
Luke,
Kristen's
right?
fiance, Luke. Yeah, they were supposed to be on there tonight, but he got replaced by Schwartz. And I'm like, it's probably because he got so much fucking heat for last week's episode because he was awful. Like I was
Yeah.
watching it and I was like, I'm uncomfortable too. Like this is not fun to watch. This isn't normal couples issues. And then he just keeps getting her pregnant. And it's like obviously the solution to this, like I don't know how you come back from this. I'm not in Nia's position. Obviously, I don't have kids, I don't have a husband, whatever. She's already going through enough. Like she's literally going through postpartum. So the advice of like she should just leave isn't helpful because she's not going to leave
Yeah.
him because again, she's literally in the middle of postpartum. She has four kids under 4 years old. He's not helping now. What the hell is she gonna do when they get like if they got a divorce? Like she's gonna be a single parent to four fucking kids, and he's gonna be a
Yeah.
bummy alcoholic. Like,
It's just like the way he talks. Like I haven't watched all of the full episodes, but the
yeah,
clips that I've seen, just the anger in his face. Like you can just like when she was eating a sandwich and he was like, "Nia, where's the swaddle?" And it's
yeah,
like I just sat down to eat. I haven't even been able to eat. I just want to eat this sandwich. And he's like, "Okay, well, I need to put the baby down." Dude, you have two legs, two hands. You fucking grab the swaddle. Like, oh my
yeah,
God, I just could
yep,
not believe the way he was talking to her. Like, he was like disgusted that she was sitting down for a second to eat. He just wants her to be 24/7 mom mode. She's not allowed to take a second to just, to not even eat, to just like function normally. Like, it just
yeah.
grossed me out so bad. And I am glad that Lala said something like, rare Lala win. Like, she needed to speak up. Like, if it was going to be somebody, it needed to be her.
Yeah, someone had to say something, and I can't wait to see tonight's episode. Like, I'm actually gonna watch it live because I need to see her berate him, honestly. Because, yeah, I even forgot the sandwich thing, and that happened at the beginning of one of the episodes too. She's eating like a piece of, literally like a piece of bread. You can tell she just like broke off because it was like right there on the counter, and he's like, "What are you doing?" And she's like, "I'm fucking eating because I'm breastfeeding this kid all day. I literally have to feed myself in order to feed our child, and you're asking me what
Yeah.
I'm doing." You and what is he even famous for? Like, is he was in Hannah Montana? Like,
Has
uh,
been loser.
a loser. He's just such a fucking loser, and he definitely spites her. Like, I think he spites how loved and beautiful and amazing she is, and she's so sweet too. Like, she doesn't even give him attitude back. That's what kills me. I'm like, Nia,
I know.
please, like, talk to him crazy back. Tell him to shut the fuck up, or like, be honest with him, something because. You're just taking it, and I hate that for her because you don't deserve that. Like that's and what's happening is not normal.
It's tough to watch. Yeah. Even the
Yeah.
clips make me so uncomfortable. So
Yeah.
and yeah, like you said, I don't even know what to do because like telling her to leave is not really helpful in this
It's not
situation,
an
especially
option.
when they have four kids. So he needs to go to like some deep therapy and work on himself because this is not normal.
Yeah, he needs to step up as a husband if you want to have sex with her all the time, which he says. You have two options. Either you stop having sex with her and stop getting her pregnant, or if you want to keep having sex, which I'm sure you obviously do, you're gonna have to be a better father because we all know the consequences of having unprotected sex. And clearly, y'all are both baby making machines.
Four under four.
So, 4 under 4.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. Like one's not like they're all at home. Like
Yeah.
that's the thing. Like you can't even ship one off like okay, like he has school from 8 to 2 whatever. Like no, I have this kid from these hours and then like the twins work because they're on a show. So you got to worry about that. And then you literally she's always breastfeeding. She is always breastfeeding. They did a girls' night. She literally left to go pump. Like she
Yeah,
like
there's
that.
no like even with a nanny, you can't if you're breastfeeding,
Right.
like there's only so much the nanny can do. Like the baby is still
Right.
attached to you. Like he needs to
Right.
help out more.
Yeah, it's just really sad to see. And he clearly doesn't understand that even though you have a nanny isn't a break from parenting. A parenting is a lifelong 24/7 commitment. Think about our relationships as like 30-year-olds with our parents. Like they are still fully responsible for us and they feel it. And so like to think like, oh, I have this what the baby can't even be 6 months. The baby's not even 6 months old, y'all. And so the fact that he's like, we what we get a nanny for if I have to like help her get the stroller on the car.
It's like it's a one nanny, four kids. Like if you're there, you can still help out a little bit. Like we're not
Yeah.
saying like you have to be on constant watch mode, but you
Yeah.
can help lift the stroller up. Like come on.
Yeah, exactly. The nanny is there to lighten the load, not give you a break from being a parent because you made that decision to be one.
To have four kids under four. If we're talking one kid and the nanny's there, yeah, sure. That's different. Four kids under four, like it's not happening. Hire
Mm-mm.
two nannies if you want
Yeah.
a break.
Seriously, hire two nannies, hire a driver, but you don't want to do that because you'd rather get drunk on the valley and try to be like cool with Jesse and Jax and try to be the cool guy. Like you're not fucking cool, you're not hot, you're not sexy. Like we really only tolerate you because Nia is so beautiful and perfect and sweet and nice. Literally.
Literally only tolerate him because of Nia.
So, yeah, that's going on the valley. That's why I'm like I can't do Amanda's crybaby tear. Like I got enough going on personally.
We have enough.
Yeah, I have enough. So, yeah, all to say it's fuck Danny Bucko.
Period. And that's our episode.
Yes. So if you enjoyed this episode, make sure you are following us on Instagram, TikTok, Threads. I'm telling y'all, we're popping off and it's literally only the beginning. Like just wait literally until next week. Um, Give us a 5-star review. Make sure you download this episode and send it to your best yapper, and we will see you next week.
Have a great week.
Love you. Bye.